Durant moving on Tucker. He turns, he shoots. Yes! With 1 second remaining. 1 second left.
Still a beautiful shot by Durant.
2 minutes remaining on the period. 2 minutes.
Foul line jumper. Devin Booker at the foul. Right now, Booker is unguardable. He's into him, but uses the body to shield him away, takes the contact. The ability to elevate, lock and load on the rim. That's beautiful.
Leonard, 7 to shoot. Kawhi makes his move. Oh! Wow! A major Kawhi light!
Drive, knockout Batum. Terrence Mann for 3. Bang! Out of it and is headed to the line.
Well, but that's when you know that the game is in your head. That's a dunk for Ben Simmons right there.
And we're back. Sway reporting live.
Yes, sir, Ski.
Right now, it is June 20th. Just for the purpose of date, we are currently 2 minutes away from Game 7 ending Atlanta-Philly. Atlanta's up 3 right now, minute 45 left. But when that game ends, we'll talk about that series.
Happy birthday, Vono. Happy birthday, Mac.
Yes, sir. Happy birthday to the cameraman. Happy birthday to Mr. Projectivities himself.
You know what's going on.
You know the
what's going on,
vibes.
man. You know what's going on. Stop cheating. It's legal. You know.
Wow, word. Respectfully. But let's talk playoffs, gentlemen. Last time we were here, of course you were late. You know, I told you. But
This guy, the first time I've been late one time out of the whole SRO. I'm
It's all right,
sorry,
though.
Sway.
But last time we were here, Mr. Vono,
I had a lot to say, and I'm gonna just address it.
We gonna start with Utah versus the Clippers. You were on camera saying what? Jazz in 5?
Yes,
you were saying?
yes, sir.
Clippers take that series in 6. Talk to me. What are your reactions to that series?
One, I have to say, hats off to Kawhi. I'm not gonna take my hat off, but hats off to Kawhi. You're showing to be something that I said you weren't. I'm not gonna say it's special yet.
Wow.
Okay. Donovan Mitchell needs help.
He's not special. I'm gonna let you finish.
He is special,
Donovan Mitchell needs
but
help.
no. Since you cut me off, I'm gonna let you interject into what I was talking about. Kawhi isn't the level of what they put him on, of the LeBron and KD. It's a difference. It's a difference, a big difference. You feel me? Mm-hmm. And that's what people were starting to put him on. That pedestal is not him. You feel me? But he is a superstar, nonetheless.
He's an all-star.
He's a superstar.
Kawhi's a superstar.
He's a superstar.
Let's not get it twisted.
He's a superstar. And I said that before. I said he wasn't special. Get that. Make sure y'all got that on camera. But
he's an all-star.
Superstar is above all-star.
Yeah.
That's the next level.
PG is an all-star.
My fault. The next level is star, then superstar. Let's get that shit.
I thought it was a star, superstar, all-star.
What?
No
all-star is a lower tier of.
So why do they have a
because
all-star
Jalen Brown's an all-star.
We've never heard of a superstar.
Is an all-star.
Never heard of a superstar team.
That's the dream.
Or the superstar, like, it's an all-star.
Look.
Like, that's what I'm saying. It's superstar, then all-star.
Let me get back to the Clippers and Jazz.
No? But, okay.
Donovan Mitchell needs help.
Okay.
Yes, respectfully.
And Rudy Gobert
is not that guy.
has on a cubic zirconia defensive player of the award. Like, it's over. Like, he's... Like,
he has 3 of them things, guys.
This one this year was a fraud.
You think so?
For 3 of them things, guys.
So who would you have?
In my opinion, I feel like Ben Simmons was the best defender out there this year.
I mean, I agree with you just because the fact that in today's NBA you can't have, I don't think you can properly have a big man as a defensive player of the year unless he really is able to guard all 5. I mean, because now we're positionless basketball.
They did have the best record in the league, so that's very well.
I understand that, but as we saw in that series, there were points where he was unplayable. Like literally, like,
I mean, Terrence Mann made him unplayable. Like, shout out to him. Like,
but
it's a lot of Kawhi Leonard. Like,
half those threes was him catching a ball, looking at him. Oh, you're not gonna contest? All right, let me set my feet. Water. Like you're not running out.
He also bullied a 7-footer.
All right, but a 7-footer camping in the paint, let him take 7-8 threes. He had like 8 of them things.
That's acceptable. That's not acceptable, but you can reason with that from your big man. But somebody dunking on you, coming in your house, and like
the Clippers dunked all over them.
Yeah, but like Terrence Mann was owning Rudy Gobert. Like It was different.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna
'Cause he
take
was
you
a
off the
5
dribble,
matchup.
one dribble bounce.
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna run all the way there. No, I'm gonna stop, hop, step, dunk on you. You can't do anything about it. Tip in, dunk on you. You can't do anything. You're 7 feet. Come. You know what?
Word. But
Let me just get off that. Kawhi Leonard, you're almost there, bro. Almost there. I wish you didn't get hurt. I hate injuries.
facts.
For
Torn
me-
ACL. Well, let me correct myself. It's not torn ACL. It's just an ACL injury. They haven't gone any.
They said knee sprain last time I heard.
Yeah,
Something like
But
that.
Yeah, but-
He's out. He's missed. He's also missed a low
He's not
management.
returning.
Yeah.
That's why he's
So-
not that special.
So of course, with him not returning, we transition into the series that just happened earlier today: Clippers versus Suns, Game 1, Western Conference
And
Finals.
they didn't have CP.
No CP was not there. COVID protocols. He missed Game 1. We know that he's vaccinated, but
He called it.
yeah. So apparently, with you being vaccinated, you can get through the protocols quicker, like random tests. You have to get multiple tests negative in a day throughout a consecutive days. So they claim because he's vaccinated, it's easier for him to get through that process. We don't know how many more games he's gonna miss. He just got to get those negative tests. So
But
no,
they took game 1.
Suns took Game 1. No CP. Devin Booker 40-point triple-double, first career triple-double in a Western Conference game. Fellas,
What's the conference?
PG was looking good. I can't front.
But
Devin Booker is a
ain't
killer
good.
though.
He
Good
wasn't
ain't
looking
good
like-
enough.
He wasn't looking like Devin Booker.
He was. So Mike, talk to me. With your guy down, Kawhi down, where do you see your Clippers? Do you see them possibly going to the finals with Paul George, possibly reverting back to Indiana? Paul
losing
George.
in 7.
I'm thinking.
You say what in 7?
I see them losing in 7.
You see the Clippers losing in 7.
You see it going to 7 games?
I
No
don't see
Kawhi?
that going 7.
Yeah.
I see Suns in 6.
Clippers got to end it quick, or Suns is
I
Suns
see.
in 6.
Yeah.
I see Devin Booker is on a mission that we haven't
Yeah, that's
seen since
cool.
about
Yeah, that's a fact.
2011.
But
And-
Ty Lue is also Ty Lue. So
I hear
Yes,
you, but
Suns
he's
have-
looking like king of adjustments. Well, not king, top
Yes,
five.
RT
Like-
King of Adjustments for this
you
year.
see it.
He's
Like,
adjusting
it's
very
a track
well.
record now.
you can make a lot of adjustments, but it's different when like
But you have to history that's based on history. You have to. He has to disprove that point. He hasn't. His track history is literally saying fall behind and win.
based on history, Devin Booker has proved, get me to the playoffs, I don't lose.
I have a question though in
Based on his,
reference to
Devin Booker
Devin
hasn't
Booker.
been here ever.
Exactly.
And what has happened? He knocked off the defending champs first round.
Now I feel you. I feel you. But
Some
I'm saying,
people in this room's best player in the world
With
got knocked off.
With CP.
That's cool. You have to be on the team to make a difference, though.
No.
You feel me?
I'm
That
not saying
same
I'm not.
CP couldn't knock off
I'm not
KD
saying
and
it's
Steph.
wrong.
but
I'm
we'll
just
get to
saying.
that.
As we see right now,
We'll
Philly's
get to that. Go
done.
ahead, bro.
We
Go
gotta
ahead, go ahead.
see.
Hold
We
on.
gotta see if
We're not going to
the
talk about
Suns
Philly
can
yet.
really pack up Ty Lue, because they find a way to stop any key point in the Suns'
You think they
offense.
can
Who is
do
the
it?
Suns' big man?
DeAndre
I mean, who,
Ayton.
DeAndre
I'm-
Ayton.
who is the Clippers' big man?
They have a
Bucks?
variety. They
Yeah.
played DeMarcus Cousins today. He
Yeah.
looked good, but he gets into foul trouble with him being,
Yeah.
just
They played
being a
two
bully.
Bucks.
Does he
little
look
bit.
as good as
Zubac is
DeAndre Ayton?
alright.
He's
No.
doing his job.
Pause.
I'm weak.
Pause.
But
My
I
bad,
feel
Joe.
you.
Pause.
This
But
guy.
but the
Whoa.
matchup is good to see because now I feel like Paul George is, in a sense, forced to play to the level we all know he can play to.
But is he going to? That's the question.
We have to see. He's
As
been
of
doing
right
it
now,
as
he
of late.
has.
I feel like that's what was missing from the Clippers. Paul George is, in my opinion, is the better offensive player when it comes to like what we need to run our offense through. Kawhi should have.
Okay.
Kawhi should have been the secondary
scorer.
option.
He should be the scorer.
You think that's how the hierarchy should go, just based off of both of those guys' game?
Yeah, because Paul George can't sit second fiddle. We have seen Kawhi win rings, not even being second fiddle.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
So it's like, okay, Kawhi really doesn't need that many shots. When we talk efficiency,
He's
when we
he's
talk
too
being
efficient.
good,
Yeah.
like he gets to his spots, he hits shots. So we're not gonna not acknowledge that. So Paul George needs the ball majority of the time.
You don't even need Paul George, in my opinion, to be first option per se. He just needs to be reliable. Just because once you're reliable, your space on the floor
To make
has
him
value.
more reliable, he has to
hope that has
get
value.
more touches in a different type of offense.
No, I understand.
Feel me? Like on Indiana by himself.
Let's go on the Phoenix side. So, of course, CP no game 1, and then Devin Booker. We have I have a question that I want to propose to you, Mari. Let's go with you first. Devin Booker. I don't know. Can you remember the superstar that has taken, let's call it, more than 3 years to get to a playoffs or even finals appearance, deep playoff run. Have you seen another player take, quote unquote, so long, because this is his 6th season, and then first playoffs have such an impact on the floor like this is new?
You got help.
I haven't. You say he has help?
You got help.
I'm trying to think of the guy, but all the superstars I know.
Not to say to have help or to cut you off, Carmelo Anthony.
It took him 6?
What year did
took
Carmelo
him
come
6
into the
years.
year?
03 with Braun.
Yeah, and what year did he go to the Western Conference Finals?
09.
What's
No.
that? 6 years, right?
Yeah.
That was his first playoff appearance?
But he didn't
No,
do-
not his first playoff appearance, but that's the furthest he ever been.
Okay.
His first run.
That's his first real run, and that was at the champs at the time, the Lakers. You feel me? Not at the time, the soon-to-be champs. So, I mean, Devin Booker is special. He's always been special. Like, he's a special type of scorer. He just needed help. Like, everybody needs help.
But he's doing it without help as well. So it's
I mean, this is one game, so we're not gonna like.
Yeah,
we can't be prisoners of the
That's what
moment.
I'm
three
saying.
games. It's been 3 games. He hasn't scored 40, but it's been 3 games he did it by himself. One was game 6 versus the what's the name? The Lakers when they sent them
He
home.
hasn't been by himself.
CP only has 3 points. 6
I mean,
points.
CP impact wasn't on the stat sheet.
It's about impact.
It's
about
the
impact.
second half
But listen,
of that series on,
Mari,
he's
I'm
had
happy you
no-
I
said
agree
that.
with
I'm
you.
happy you said that. Hold on to that. Impact. What you said, bro?
I feel like from the second half of the Lakers series on, he had help because CP was.
CP been there since day one. Like I
Yeah,
said in the
he's a
first,
seasoned veteran.
like I said in the first video,
Yeah, but
we're not
it's
gonna
like-
act like
it's
CP ain't
different.
have
Like, see what
the
you're talking about,
KD
impact, like,
Warriors down.
Devin
3-2.
Booker is a high class talent. Like his impact on the game isn't as I would say like relevant as someone's like CP because Devin Booker can give you 40, but we saw him drop 70 and lose.
Yeah, he can't.
Facts.
Like I
You
said,
see what I'm
earlier,
saying? It's like
he can't play make to save his life. But tonight he proved me wrong.
Okay, so
He had to.
let's go east side. We got Kevin Durant. Thrilling playoff performance.
Foot on the line, G.
Foot on the line. Size
bull.
foot too big.
Air ball with Drew Holiday on you.
The
It's
Nets
not about foot on the
losing
line.
7. Milwaukee
You don't
takes
think
game
so?
7 in Brooklyn, guys. It happened.
You don't
Guys,
think so?
can we
Foot on the
talk
line,
about
that would have been a 3.
I'm gonna get straight to it. I have
Can we
Drew
talk
Holiday
about-
on me. I've been going to the post on him all night. I've been going to the
That's
basket.
what I agree
getting
with
any
you.
shot I've wanted to.
Why would you settle for the 3? Why didn't you just, back him down, at least get to the free throw
Not even.
line?
Why didn't you
Free throw
in and
line
out?
extended?
Why didn't you in and out long
You don't even
crossover
need to do
dunk
it in
on
and
him?
out because honestly, just like you said,
I don't
back him
care
down.
about these what
Back him
ifs.
down.
Next year we're gonna see something different.
What?
It's not even what it's just like Kevin Durant. If you want to be the best player in the world, get it done. The same
KD,
standard I hold
you'll
you,
be fine
that I
next
hold
year.
LeBron to.
I feel like he did it on LeBron. Why he can't do it on
Just
Drew?
come
and
No.
it's-
It doesn't even matter about that. The same standard I hold LeBron to, I hold you to. Get it done. Doesn't
He
matter
didn't
who's
get it
hurt.
done.
Get there.
49
So
points. He
got
that was the first. He
got
was
a
the
50
first player to
point-
score 49 points in the game 7.
48, 49.
Giannis.
Yeah, 49
can
in game 6.
But
No,
wait,
game 5.
so
It's
there's
not
been a lot of
48.
comparison. There's been a lot of comparison
Pull it
with Kevin
We could
Durant.
bet on camera too. if you
Kevin
want to.
Durant to who?
We could
Kevin
bet
Durant to
$10 if you
Mr.
want.
LeBron James himself. I want to address that because there's a lot of social media talk. There's a lot of backlash.
Let's get into
don't
it.
have
Let's
to
I feel like now
Let's get
Kevin
into it.
Durant is properly understanding
48.
what it's like to be
It's my favorite player. I know.
in LeBron's shoes
Hold on.
for about a few series.
Do you know what it's like to play in the West? Not when you're declining with another superstar.
Okay.
When you're young and rising.
Okay.
It's a real difference. Like people like to say like the same argument that people have made. I've seen on social media. Oh, Kevin Durant and LeBron. I wouldn't have said nothing, but LeBron made it through the East easy. Oh yeah, Kevin Durant made it to the finals easy, early.
I agree. But
Early.
I agree. I feel like there's
let me
levels to
find you
this.
prime Braun with your super team and my young Bulls. Let me see what's going on, and I'm still gonna average 30. Oh, I see what you doing. Now let me go. You know what? We'll save that argument for another time. But LeBron James, you had a real you seen a lot of people in the East over the hill. We're not gonna act like the Pistons was the 03, 04 Pistons. No, they weren't.
I mean, they were fresh off of running the East, were they not?
They were. When was the last time they won a championship?
The 2 to 3 years before.
3 years before.
Yeah.
3 years is a long time for a defensive team, especially after the Malice in the Palace. If we not gonna be mistaken.
We're not gonna be mistaken.
If we you feel me? Like that's a long time for a championship team. Only team that has seen dominance like that is the Spurs.
What I think people are not understanding in terms of the Kevin Durant, LeBron comparison, or even just the way people criticize them. I think, Kevin Durant fans or just KD period is at a point in his career where it's like, you gonna have to take that.
I agree with you.
Like,
does have
because
to take that.
you brought this upon yourself. You're at that skill level. That's number one.
You have to man up, honestly, before you even finish. Man up and do it. Get it done.
There's things we've seen LeBron do, and we've questioned. Okay, can KD do that? Can he switch his game? Can he switch his game up? But I felt. Okay, I'm not going on KD. I'm gonna transition to the team now.
No. Get at KD. Let's talk about it.
Let's talk about the team as
well.
No. It's not iron team.
When we talk about the best player in the world and we talk about LeBron, I don't talk about George Hill missing the free throws. I talk about LeBron passing him the ball.
Facts.
You feel me? I'm not gonna put the ball in. No, you're the best player in the world. Let's talk about you, KD. Get it done. It's no way in the world. I don't care how many shots Joe Harris missed, how many minutes Joe Harris didn't play, how many minutes Jeff Green didn't do, how much we traded away Jared. No. When it comes down to it, our season was down to you having Drew Holiday lead.
So then what about James Harden?
James Harden was hurt. He's a soldier. You came out and played with your career on the line. I feel like
he was a detriment to even being out there.
Yeah. Respectfully.
Do y'all
I feel like KD probably had a better chance of winning that series without James Harden.
No way.
With Kyrie hurt.
Bro, use what you have, bro. Because all season you've been depending on your bench because your whole big three has been in and out of the lineup consistently.
Counter argument. What happens when Joe Harris goes missing like he just did? James Harden pulled up and gave us the impact that we need.
I'm not even gonna say because you can't really talk about Joe Harris because when you look at the box score, he had at least 8 to 12 shots per game.
And
he's missing all of them. So in reference to that, yeah, Joe Harris needs to play better. But let's not act like he wasn't one of your hitters. Like I was saying, is the best shooter in the league.
I was, and I'm telling you that.
Like, why are people forgetting? Why are people forgetting the fact that Brooklyn we considered them a put together team, even still a little bit after the trade?
Why are we not talking about how players disappeared? The only person who showed up was Kevin Durant. So if you showed up, do your job to the maximum.
That's what the being in LeBron's shoes kind of goes into effect. But I don't always want to say it. But it's like how many times
I didn't disagree with you.
No, I'm just saying for the masses. Like how many times we done said, "Yo, LeBron," like we know there's games where it's like, "I bet 40 trip dub."
Okay,
but
we're in the game.
Also, games is like
20. That's facts. But at the same time, like we're not gonna sit here in front like this is not what it is.
And
this is just a taste. He balled out. He's a killer.
Too.
I mean, if you want to,
good defense. Good defense. I'm not gonna act like he didn't play good defense.
He played good defense.
I play ball with people like PJ Tucker. That's a difference.
Nah, he studies moves for real though. I know that.
It's not even. It's having a heart. You can study whatever you want. Your mind ain't gonna. Your heart on the floor, and that's what showed. He was there. Like him and KD is friends. Like. Real friends, like I love you, ma. I love, like it's about competitive spirit with your friend. Like he's really a competitor. That heart is different. We're not gonna act like PJ Tucker didn't go out there and limit Kevin Durant to 9 for 25 shooting.
And this
in the playoffs.
Since we talking about our acquisitions for the Bucks, Mike, talk to me in reference to their acquisitions. Was it more so the acquisitions making timely buckets, or you think Giannis came up big down the stretch?
Yes.
To both of them.
To both of them?
Drew Holiday, like, what did I say in the chat?
I feel like it was a 50-50 between the both of them. Because Giannis did his job.
Definitely.
And the bench did their job. It just happened to be at the same time this time.
Wait, hold on. Breaking news.
Yeah.
Breaking news. I got it, Sway. I got it. Breaking news. Hold on. Check my phone, y'all. Hawks eliminate the 76ers. 103-96. Trae Young is the... You know what? That's a hot take. Because I got a lot to say about the best player on the league.
All right, so let's... Wow. breaking news. Let's continue our discussion as the Bucks awaited their Eastern Conference Finals opponent. It is now the Atlanta Hawks.
Wow.
They defeat.
Wow.
They defeat. Yo, I can't even speak.
ATL had just
They beat the 76ers.
If you book.
They beat the
They were
76ers.
unstoppable.
Guess he about to make the
Wait, hold
funniest
up,
video
y'all.
ever.
They
Young
defeat
Fly.
the 76ers in Philly, 103-96.
The seeding matter.
Kevin Herter has set 27 points.
27 points. Joel Embiid, 31 and 11 boards.
How much did Ben Simmons have?
Ben Simmons had, let's talk about it. Ben Simmons had
Look at you. Look at you. Look at you.
5 points,
Eyes.
5 points, 13 assists,
Crazy.
and 8 rebounds. So, is it time to trade Ben Simmons? I'm gonna get straight to it.
Tyrese Maxey, I think, is the, like I said to you off camera.
I'm gonna get straight to it. Like, talk to me.
Respectfully, you need to start grooming Tyrese Maxey for the next, to be your point guard. Honestly, Tyrese
What?
Maxey, I really believe that.
Fuck that.
Tyrese
Why you think
Maxey.
so? Why you don't think so?
I got a hot take.
Let me hear it.
Trade Ben for Zach LaVine.
Who's your
giving
point?
you that?
Who's your
Chicago.
point?
You think Chicago traded for
Yeah,
Ben
exactly,
Simmons?
for Ben? No,
What team? in
And
the-
picks?
You know,
Yes, they
forget
would.
it. That's the next show topic.
Yeah.
Bro,
Yeah.
I wouldn't want Ben, but try.
What team in the
do
league is
something.
trading for Ben Simmons?
I don't know, to be honest with you.
Yo, yeah.
Honestly, though, I don't. Nobody wants Ben.
This,
You think nobody wants Ben?
I'm
I
lying
don't
to you.
believe that.
Yes.
Everybody, there's people that want Ben, but like,
They-
you feel me? Like,
But, bro,
I don't want Ben.
The Bucks want Ben.
GG.
I'm dead.
I don't. Think
But now
so.
let's get into it, guys. For real. Bucks, of course, are now playing the Hawks. We are shocked. What does it
I'm
mean
not
for Philly?
shocked.
Let's first talk about what it means for Philly, and then we shall go into the matchup of the Bucks
Gotta
versus
get
the
rid of
Hawks.
Ben. I agree with
Is that the solution? Is that the first thing you think of
Trade
post
that
loss?
man.
Yes, get rid of Ben. Tobias is solid.
That man.
What
Joel
have-
Embiid is gonna give me what I need.
What have you done for me lately? I gave up a guy who went to the finals last year
Mm-hmm.
Who?
to keep you comfortable.
And Jimmy Butler.
Jimmy Butler left. He wanted to leave.
There's a reason why he left.
There is,
No,
but
what?
he wasn't staying.
They paid Tobias first. They made it known they wanted.
It's a lot of stuff that they could have did to keep Jimmy comfortable,
Mhm.
and Jimmy showed, like bubble or not, given that right moment, I can do it. He got 2 games off the defending champs. That's a lot to a mediocre Heat team.
That's something that really, I believe, backfired on him. You can't let Jimmy Butler walk like that
Yeah.
for nothing.
And now look at them; they haven't been to the Eastern Conference Finals since.
Second round exits, first round exits.
Since
Yeah.
anybody can pull it up, but I prefer for this episode just put the SpongeBob meme. 20 years
Like
later,
that.
you feel me?
Yeah, 2001.
You feel me?
So
It's been a minute since y'all got there, and y'all don't pay the guy who's your closer for a guy who can't. Craigslist Mello is what I call Tobias Harris, America's Choice Mello. You know, the supermarket version.
wow,
Really?
I see what he
In the
means
hood,
by
we
that.
say block
The
work.
games are kind of similar.
Of,
Block
let's
work,
let's keep it commercial. You feel
You
me?
feel me?
Craigslist, America's Choice. You feel me? Western Pole.
So-
Mello.
As we let's go into the series now. Milwaukee, of course, has the home court advantage over the Hawks.
Okay.
Game 1, I believe they haven't updated. I believe it's going to be in 2 days. Since today was Game 7, I think the next game will be today's Sunday, Tuesday. Predictions. I'll go first.
Jesus.
Off the first look of how the Hawks played Philadelphia. I don't want to say 7 again, but we've seen Trae Young react to physicality, and going up against a Bucks team that can be physical but doesn't do it when they should, i.e. the Brooklyn series at times.
True.
I feel Trae Young can use that and shoot them out the gym. But of course, these are not the New York Knicks.
Bro, but like
These are not
I don't like
Philadelphia
I don't really support
76ers.
Giannis like that, but Giannis
I was
be
just about to
torching
say
Clint,
that.
bro.
Honestly, I think. What's your prediction before I even say it?
My prediction is Bucks in 6.
Thank you. Bucks and 6. I
Respectfully,
got that.
but I feel like we have to pay attention to the fact that the Bucks at times can go stupid in moments where they're supposed to just dominate.
That's where 6 comes.
Can I get an amen somewhere?
Yes, facts.
Amen, but it doesn't matter.
It doesn't matter.
What do you?
Bucks and 6, I agree.
Okay.
Bucks and 5, maybe.
Maybe
That's scary, but word.
I can't go there.
There's a difference between like a team that has been tried and tested and a team that's just on a Cinderella run.
Who's on the Cinderella run?
Hawks are definitely on the Cinderella run.
They just eliminated the number 1 seed in the second round to go to the Eastern Conference Finals.
We were not picking them getting past the
Nobody on any footage picked the Hawks as a dark horse team or anything.
Yeah,
they were a couple of years ahead of schedule with the players they picked.
Yeah,
No disrespect, but
they got Trae Young has gotten further than Luka Doncic. Of course, it's the West and the East, but since they were traded for each other initially,
and D Mitch.
D Mitch. He made it to the conference.
So I think Hawks can't be slept on anymore. They just shocked the world again.
It really might be. It really might be. Bucks
did a rookie
7.
Trae Young make the playoffs though?
No, not at all, sir.
D Mitch did that and eliminated the MVP.
Russell Westbrook, yes, he did.
Yeah.
No, thank you. Say his name.
You're not. Yo.
Oh wait, we can name the guys who was on that team. Russell Westbrook, Paul George, Carmelo Anthony. A lot of them went home his rookie year. If we gonna give credit to, you feel me? And it's in the East. But we'll see when you play against the Bucks. I got the Bucks in 5 or 6.
I really think it's gonna go to 7.
It's
really
different.
Analyzing it now.
I got a coin for
the finals.
Who on the Hawks is like Kevin Durant?
What kind of question is that? There's only one Kevin Durant.
Exactly, bro. And that's the only reason why that series went to 7. Kyrie gets hurt on any other team with any other players, that series not going to 7.
This can't go to 7.
Nah.
His mouth.
Just like Sway said, they can shoot them out the gym, bro. If Sway, Who?
We gotta see
Kevin Herter, Trae Young for sure.
Who hit the most threes this season?
Oh my gosh.
Who hits the most threes this season in a regular season game? Like period in NBA history.
The Bucks.
The Bucks, right? The Bucks have been shooting historic numbers all year. Chris Middleton has not been Chris Middleton, but he showed up against.
Is there an answer for
Chris Middleton?
He's been Chris Middleton. He's been Chris Middleton.
Nah, a couple games he disappeared. Them blowout games he disappeared.
Facts.
But a lot of teams are showing historic numbers.
Yeah, but the Bucks hit the most threes in history though. In the game.
In the game, that's cool, but it's like.
Are they doing that every game? Are they breaking
it's not like the Clippers.
What you mean, like not like the Clippers?
The Clippers got like the best 3-point percentage as a team in the league. That means consistent.
The Clippers' best player is hurt.
That's cool.
Right now.
What's their numbers right now?
That's
hurt.
That's cool. That's cool.
I'm just.
What are their numbers in the conference finals right now?
You're right.
Okay, so then when they win a game, then we could address that when Kawhi comes back. Because I'm not going.
I don't think.
Like I said, Kawhi's.
They was jacking that he's out for the playoff.
I think Kawhi's done for the season. No disrespect, Kawhi. I wish he was here. Feel me?
So we're all in the consensus of Milwaukee in 5 or 6.
Oh, I got a coin prediction. Yeah, I got Milwaukee in 6 or.
I keep saying 6-7, but I really think it's gonna go to 7.
If this goes to a game 7, then I feel like the Hawks can win.
The only way they'll go to game 7,
I agree,
is if Giannis is hurt.
Nah,
and I think Giannis is hurt.
Here's the thing. Like I said, I can't sit faith.
I mean, he messed up his left arm the other.
Watch game 7. Watch game 7 and game 6 footage against the Nets.
I gotta see how they.
Giannis isn't regular Giannis. Like. The stats are the stats because he's 7 feet. But watch the film.
60% from the field, bro.
Watch the film.
Crazy.
I don't know.
He was definitely very laboring and hurt.
What do you mean by regular Giannis?
What you mean?
Like he's
like up and down, like energy. He was very gassed and very like I'm out of breath. I'm really tired. Like I understand it's a 7-game series, but we've never seen Giannis like that. Even against the Raptors, he didn't look tired. He just looked defeated. Yeah, it's the difference between being like this and just looking lost.
Nah,
Giannis was really panting for breath, like.
And he had most of the players on the court was doing that.
I mean, but we've never seen the back-to-back MVP.
Like I said, I agree with y'all in the Bucks in 6. But if this goes to a game 7,
Hawks
winning it.
I agree with that as well.
That's now.
I feel like this series could go to 7.
I gotta see how the first 3 games go.
You know that game 7 will be in Milwaukee.
That's cool.
And Milwaukee plays great at home.
Trae.
Ice Trae.
If he bounds again, what's happening?
See what he just did at home.
The respect is crazy. I like it.
Understand. Look at what Trae has done in everybody else's
home.
Facts.
I think he likes that.
What do you mean?
What did I
Everybody
say
else is-
earlier, guys?
You see what he's been doing?
The villain.
Yo, who's the best?
The
player?
villain of the playoffs.
Who's the best player on each of those teams he's beaten?
Nah, I feel you.
Please, let's answer that question real
Julius Randle
quick. And Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid.
Oh, but that's a Joel Embiid.
Joel Embiid has
MVP
not.
runner-up.
Joel Embiid is not even healthy for this series.
Now this.
Next,
Let's
Joel Embiid
let's
is
go
not
next.
even healthy.
I don't even want to hear that. Let's go.
Joel Embiid is not
now.
even
Joel
healthy.
Embiid is not healthy, bro.
Okay.
He's not healthy.
We
Sway?
was outside and Sway.
Sway.
I mean, he's not healthy, but he's still dropping 30.
Go ahead,
I'm
like
with you.
88.
Yo,
I'm
Murray.
with you.
Yo, Murray,
I'm
go
with
ahead.
you.
Yo, Murray, go ahead. Go off. Go ahead. Go
Yeah,
off.
like
I'm
88.
with you.
Yo, go off. Go. Nah, bro. I want you to
Back.
go.
I'm chilling, bro.
I
He
want you to
dropping
go.
30. He unhealthy. Fine. Cool. Heard. Heard. Ice Trae just got lucky, right?
No, Ice Trae is that bag.
Oh, all right.
But Joel
bag.
was definitely
But
not
Joel Embiid was now Joel. Now this.
No.
Everybody want to make up
not
excuses
gonna
for the
hold-
cheeseburger.
I
Ain't got.
It's not excuses. It's regular what happens. When have the Sixers been to the conference finals since Joel Embiid got drafted?
All right, so we gonna table.
So do you get rid of Joel Embiid or Ben Simmons?
Ben Simmons.
That's a
not
fact.
even like. That's not even like.
Are you doing that now though?
Yeah,
Right
that's
now.
what I'm asking.
Today, Ben Simmons is on the trade block.
Next year, Ben Simmons on the trade block. Last year, he's on the
Question:
trade
do you
block.
go get Kemba Walker off the top?
No.
Kemba's at OKC. Right?
No.
Nobody wants Kemba.
As we transition into the news in the NBA, Kemba Walker traded to Oklahoma City from.
I have
Yeah.
nothing to say about that.
At
Nothing
all.
to say about that.
Nothing. Not even.
We did call it. I just wanted to see what y'all would say. You feel me?
Sway, go ahead. Take it. You could do your
OKC
personal
is
take
becoming the new G League.
He said what?
OKC is becoming the new G League.
Facts. They just traded away the guy that the big man that they traded to.
Look how many people got their
Horford.
reps back
Al
after going
Horford
to OKC.
and some.
Yep.
You
It's
know
a
the guy from
pick.
UCLA?
Yeah.
Yeah,
You
my
know how
son
you
from
go to
UCLA
community college to inflate your GPA to go to university? That's OKC.
That's OKC.
So you go to.
Nah,
hey,
you
look
go
at
to-
Hami. OKC. He was at OKC working
Look
on
out
that
for the
here
shooter.
Detroit. Yeah.
So let's look at Boston. Quick
Al
take.
Horford's back.
Al Horford's back. He has a good relationship with Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. Of course,
Ojale.
we do know that what you call it. Brad Stevens has been promoted to president of basketball operations.
Yes, I hear that they're looking for a new coach. Is that true?
Yeah, so I want to ask you guys about their coaching change since they did that. So now the vacancy there, and how do you rate Brad Stevens' first official trade in that space?
That was
Sorry.
trade.
God bless you.
Yeah, I was about to say God bless you. That was a good trade.
Great trade.
Yeah, get
Got rid of the
yeah.
cancer.
Yeah,
It was a cancer,
Kemba.
as in
And
talent
it
or
could
production.
have worked when Gordon Hayward was there, but the
Too
problem
many
is that
breaks.
Gordon Hayward wasn't as healthy. So
Say that
if
again?
Gordon Hayward was
Too many bricks.
One more time.
oh yeah.
Too many bricks. Pablo Escobar.
If
Gucci
Gordon
man.
Hayward was healthy
Like-
when they had Kemba, it could have worked out.
If Gordon
That
Hayward,
could have worked
if
out.
Gordon Hayward never left the Jazz,
Jazz. Oh, nah,
That would have been crazy.
tough.
that would have been.
that's
tough.
man. Yo, listen, ain't nothing but a little bit of straightening, but I'll get to that one day in the fantasy episode of
That
Gordon Hayward
God bless
and,
you.
and D Mitch.
that would be
That'd been
crazy.
tough.
with the Joe Ingles.
I'm not gonna hold
Hopefully
you.
he
I
stays
don't-
Jordan
healthy.
Clarkson.
Now I'm
Nah,
thinking
they
about it.
never got that.
Jordan Clarkson. That's
That's
Yeah.
his fake jacking him.
That's a late addition.
That's a late addition.
Yeah,
And he
I'm not gonna hold
disappeared in the second half of Game 6.
I'm not gonna hold you.
Okay.
First of all, if you had him and everybody else together, it wouldn't work.
Wow.
There's not enough touches.
Nah, there's enough touches.
It is.
What are you talking about?
They gotta
If we
get
got
the ball
if
around.
we got Joe, Gordon, and Donovan
Mitch?
starting,
That's tough.
Everybody need all of them need.
Because Gordon
at
is not
least
even
20 shots.
on the ball hand. Like
Joe
him like
Ingles
that.
does
He was
not need 20 shots.
He needs
Alright.
16.
So
15.
Not when
even
we have
13.
Jordan Clarkson coming off the
Exactly. He's
bench.
gonna take less shots.
He-
I'm weak.
You hit the
need
you hit
20
the 8
something.
you hit the 8 to 10 shots you're given or the 7
Bro,
to 8
Utah
shots
is
you're
a
given.
team full of Chucks.
Alright.
Yes.
So-
That's how they lost.
They're a team full of bullshit.
let's
Okay.
so we got two more quick news. Rick Carlisle steps down as coach of the Mavs.
Yes, I seen that.
We
I think it's
see
his time.
Peaceful
it's
exit.
present of a possible power struggle between Mark Cuban and everybody else there. GM, I believe, also stepped down or got fired. Don Nelson, longtime GM for like 20-some years. So, do you see Luka possibly taking over this team? Or
I
is
see
it
Luka
with
playing
his
with the
relationship
Mavericks right
playing
now.
with him?
Did he sign yet? No, he didn't.
No, he
I see
has
Luka
one more
dipping.
year left on his rookie contract,
he
and then
didn't
his
sign.
team option after that,
I
if I'm
think-
correct.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So
There's a lot of people up on the
He has a chance for a max extension.
I think
free agency is looking
I think
interesting.
he's doing the smart thing and weighing his options and not like
Can we
committing
save that?
first early.
Can we save that?
Save what?
That's
Luka?
a different. I feel
Okay.
like that's a
All right.
different topic.
We'll save Luka.
I feel like it's a
can talk
down.
about
I
it
feel like
right now.
honestly speaking, all of our favorite players are a little bit, if not past their prime. Feel me?
I can agree with that.
It's a dawn of a new era. So I feel like an episode should be like, what super teams do we want to see?
All of our players got
And,
injured.
You feel me? Like that's
Okay.
a fact,
Respectful.
but that's what comes with the career. Everybody that's great has been injured.
Zaza Pachulia.
So one last question before we hit this this next big topic. We see
Zaza.
Zion. We see Zion, and what's wrong with these dudes?
That's my boy name. I swear to God, that's
That's a clip right there.
But so we see Zion in the news quickly with his family members showing frustration with Pelicans franchise after Van Gundy gets fired after one season as a coach. If I'm correct.
That's crazy.
I just want to propose a question. How do you feel about young players possibly taking control of their career, putting pressure on
Control your destiny.
putting pressure on these franchises?
Control your destiny.
Be smart, not angry.
Do you think it's a little too early for him to be? Well, it's not him, of course, because he hasn't said nothing himself. It's been just the family.
Be smart, not angry.
But he did get into an altercation.
But he's right. He's right.
Outside of a
Steve
bar.
Van Gundy is a good coach.
They got rid of
Stan.
him.
I don't
Yeah.
think so.
I didn't know. He's good.
Stan is his name. Or-
Stan, thank you.
I don't think so.
You don't think he's a good coach?
Was he the Magic head coach?
Yes, he was.
Yeah.
I don't really think so.
He was the Knicks head coach for a minute too.
I think he's a great.
He's a
Wrong
good
Van
fundy.
Gundy.
He
I
teaches
think-
good fundies.
Wrong.
It's not about fundies though. When it comes to when you have stars in your locker
You
room.
be a young team. You got to.
When you have a young team that doesn't
Full
have
of
young
college stars
stars,
at that, you need to teach them fundies.
no, you need to teach them to play an effective way of their way of basketball.
True, but
It's no way you have
what's
superstars
gonna
in your
win?
locker room
What's gonna win?
and you're beating them down. It's not. It's a winning culture. A lot of young teams don't win. You just have to change the culture of what's going on. You have 2 all-stars in your locker room.
Yeah.
Brandon Ingram and Zion Williamson.
Get it done.
A lot of teams with 2 all-stars, we saying championship.
I wouldn't say get it done. I say get it started.
I.e.
We
championship.
see John Morant
Lakers.
and RJ Barrett get into the playoffs and they're sitting out, and Zion looking at it like,
But like
what about me?
bringing up Ja is unfair to Ja because I feel like he's in a different class than that.
As
Ja
in-
is in a different class.
as
like-
in better, clearly.
Yeah, like
You think? Okay, so quick take. You're thinking.
I think
Ja
he's in a better situation, not better.
I think he's better all that
than
across
Zion
the board.
and
Zion?
Yes,
RJ.
I agree.
Yeah, like
RJ
And
got
RJ?
hurt.
his impact to the game is
I'm
crazy.
just asking.
You see what he does?
I feel like his teammates also play really
He
well.
sent the
'cause
Warriors home for the
Yeah,
play.
yeah.
I
I
mean,
feel like
Dylan
the,
Brooks was there too.
Facts that
the
Dylan
Grizzlies
Brooks-
fit his play style.
But Dylan Brooks was
That's a
shut down by
team-
D. Mitch immediately.
But that's in
That's
the
D.
playoffs.
Mitch. D. Mitch is different.
You
That's-
talking about the
that's
play,
different.
and they both was
Yeah,
amazing.
He is different.
So okay, let's go with the quick hitter. Last NBA awards, all NBAs came out. Let's read off first teams and then second team. First team, we got Giannis with the unanimous vote as an NBA first teamer. Then we have
Unanimous
Stephen
is
Curry.
crazy.
We got Luka Doncic. We got Nikola Jokic and Kawhi Leonard. Second team.
Nah, man.
Second team, we got Joel Embiid, LeBron James, who makes history with that one, most ever All-NBA team selections. Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, and Julius Randle. Third team, Bradley Beal, Jimmy Butler, Paul George, Rudy Gobert, and Mr. Kyrie Irving.
Where's D Book?
That is a snub that's on the table.
Where's Jason Tatum?
Jason Tatum.
Yeah. Where's Jason Tatum?
I was thinking, where's
And read the second team again.
second team is Braun, Joel, Damian Lillard, Chris Paul, Julius Randle.
Julius for second team this week.
I was gonna
They
say,
had to
did you?
for regular
I was gonna say, where's Donovan?
Okay. Yes, I agree
Donovan was
with-
hurt a lot of the season.
Regular season, they had to.
Just like KD, like I didn't bring him up.
He
because-
was.
But they have people on these teams that were hurt.
But I feel like
Yeah.
Book was definitely one of the.
That's a snub.
Where's Book? Where's
Nah.
What?
What was different
it's
about
a
Book
snub.
this
It's
year
an understandable
that wasn't
snub.
last year?
It's an understandable
Book?
snub.
What was different about Book this year that wasn't last
What
year?
was different about Bradley Beal from this
Exactly.
year and
From
last year?
and last year and the year before that and the year before that.
I mean,
Bradley Beal really been
Beal
cooking
has
for like
put
3 years
the same
straight, I'm not gonna
30
lie.
point per
Has
game.
Bradley Beal been to the playoffs before this season?
No.
True.
No. No.
True.
Yes.
I mean,
right?
Devin Booker's the same.
That was years ago.
Yeah, like with
Devin
Ja
Booker's the
Wall.
same.
Like what?
Yeah, back when Ja Wall like cared about
healthy,
basketball.
Healthy, yeah. Like, I don't think he's ever.
John Wall don't care about
Bradley
basketball.
Beal
no more,
was
so.
competing for the scoring title this year.
Yeah. There's nothing else you can get.
Okay.
That's a
Knew
difference
he wasn't
between him
getting
and
past a
Devin
certain
Booker.
level. Like,
Do you have a problem with LeBron James being second team?
Yes.
of course.
Do you think he should have never made it an All-NBA team?
That's OD.
That's crazy. That's LeBron James.
We're not going on names now. We're going on performance for the season. That's how
And
this
his
goes.
No, I
performance for the
understand.
season has been.
The Lakers are in the
spectacular.
7th seed and he was hurt.
His performance for the season.
The Lakers
That's
were in
why
the
I'm not mad at him
7th.
being
The
on
Lakers
second
were in the 7th seed
Exactly.
and he was hurt.
You-
So was AD.
He was
Huh?
clearly incapacitated. So
He was
like,
not supposed to be on that list.
Here's a hot take from
Nah, I
me.
give him one. I'm not mad at
I don't know if it might not be a hot take for me, but
What?
I'll see if y'all agree. I don't think Stephen Curry was supposed to be first team.
Wow, I disagree with
Steph
you.
was
with
the
that.
scorer.
He did a lot.
Yeah,
That's-
I think
that's
He has to
trash.
be.
I don't think so.
I feel like
That's
award,
trash.
I feel like award winners outside
first.
of
What are you giving him? What are you giving him first team for?
What
scoring champ.
And bring his
Bradley
team
Beal was
so far.
literally like 0.5 or 0.4 away.
stats?
What's the difference between winning and losing?
Statistics.
They both were in the play-in. Actually, Bradley Beal got further.
Statistics.
Huh? Bradley Beal has a Russell Westbrook, who's the second best player on Stephen Curry's team.
Granted,
Draymond Green.
granted.
That's cool.
But,
No, I'm saying, I agree with
Gangster,
you. Yeah, like,
gangster. I know, gangster.
Yeah,
That's
right.
cool.
it's like-
Feel me?
Well,
Steph like, but that's another.
I'm not saying
argument.
Bradley Beal is supposed to be over. What I was saying was you put Steph, you switch Steph and CP.
No,
I feel like you got to reward CP for first. I'm sorry.
no.
If you're rewarding CP,
CP's reward could be a ring.
Exactly.
I feel you.
That's what I feel. Because CP's been there. He's been there. But is he going to push through and really get to the finals? That's where CP, that's what
That's
we
his
talk about.
reward.
Exactly. That's his reward. Getting
Because
there.
regular season, bro.
Getting there.
Regular
Overlapping
season,
the hump.
CP ain't
The
do
same thing
anything
with Kyle
different.
Lowry.
Not even.
He kept getting
not
there,
even.
getting there
You
until
have the-
Kawhi got
you
there.
have
That's
the,
when he got the.
You
feel
have
me?
the best team ever, and you lose everything.
Who?
Steph. You have the best team ever on paper, like ever.
Yeah.
You lose everything, and you're still the scoring champ and in playing games.
Yeah.
Like
Steph
what?
is.
What? For argument's sake, what place were the Warriors in before the playing game? Real quick. Ninth?
10th?
Yeah, like they were like
10th,
9th or
yeah.
10th. Yeah.
Same.
9th and 10th.
No, I lied. They were 8th.
They were 8th.
They
So
were 8th.
before COVID, they were in the playoffs by our regular standard. We can't like not act like Stephen Curry didn't make that happen as the scoring
He
champ.
did. He
Okay.
went crazy for a couple
Feel me?
games straight.
Exactly. So
Yeah, a couple weeks. I ain't gonna front on it.
you feel me? He deserves to be there. And then it's the name, Stephen Curry.
Any problem with Nikola Jokic winning MVP award?
No.
Deserved it wholeheartedly.
Not a single.
Not a single.
Not
He
like-
should have got a unanimous.
Rudy
Yeah.
Gobert. I mean, we kind of hinted at Rudy Gobert. You wanted Ben Simmons.
Rudy Gobert, Cuban Zirconia, Defensive Player of the Year.
Um,
That's Ben Simmons award.
Not Draymond.
Draymond.
Draymond was the other candidate.
He was. His numbers like on statistics crazy.
But no, I agree with that. I can't.
His defense is crazy.
Ben Simmons slowed down everybody's best player this year, if I'm not mistaken.
No, I feel you, but Draymond